Well, I'm in SoCal for a wild week, a whipping wild week.
Whipping wild week.
Yeah, lots of kid stuff this week. I was with the little baby boy yesterday, and I'll be there tomorrow again.
Aww.
And then my number 3 grandchild that turns 7 on Saturday, so we have a birthday party for her.
You have so many grandchildren. There must be a birthday every week.
You know, I was just teasing my oldest granddaughter today. I said, you know, it's like the only months that somebody in our family doesn't have a birthday is March and April.
That's wild. But that's what happens, right?
Yeah. I guess maybe January, but January is always a big month anyway. But yeah. So it's a crazy experience, but good. Always busy.
Yeah. Hello, Cougar. Well, and hello, St. Charles. Before we disconnected and started again, Women with Wine, the question was, it was such an unusual question. I've never been asked this before. It was, how young is it? Will you go in terms of a date? That question again.
What's the youngest you've ever dated? Yeah.
It seems like that seems to be like the most compelling question.
I think the better question, let's give people a more pertinent question, is what's the biggest age difference you've ever had in a date or a relationship?
Now that's a good question.
Because
I like that.
That's more pertinent, right?
Okay, so
what's the youngest you've ever dated? Well, when I was
16, I dated someone 17. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think you have to, you know, because what are they really asking? Would you date me?
Yes. And I wouldn't, because I'm not dating anybody besides my boyfriend. So I don't. I did get another interesting question. I'm sure this is just a riveting question. It is, do I like facials or cream pies? So
that poor baby. That's all they've done is watch porn.
That's right. That's what I was saying. Well,
that's cute.
It's so cute. It's so cute.
It's cute.
It's cute. If that's all you can come up with. I mean, I'll delve into that on TikTok. That's going to be a TikTok diatribe.
So do you think that cream pies, I was going to say cream puffs, cream pies or facials are anything that women strive to experience?
I love it nothing more than getting semen in my eye.
It burns.
I've heard. Okay.
I've heard.
I have definitely heard. I heard it from a guy who only likes to be with transgendered females.
Okay.
No, transgendered males.
Yeah.
Wait, he likes trans women
yeah.
who have penises. So that's how he ended up getting shot in the eye. He did say that.
You know, can't forget intersex too, because there are some people that are ambiguous, have both sets of genitals. So.
Right, but he only likes to be with a certain type. So, and this is before it was even popular.
Oh, okay.
He was like this 30 years ago. He invented it. So he's not just trying to do the trend. But he did tell me that he said semen in the eye is no fun.
No.
Anybody on YouTube here has semen in your eye? Now, as far as cream pies go, what's a cream pie? When someone just comes in your ass?
No. It's where they ejaculate in your vagina, and then they watch it come back out.
Well, what? Yeah, I mean I don't see why that would be so terrible.
I mean, it's not. I mean, I just don't. I just wonder how many women strive for that. You know, to have them get down there. I mean, it can be kind of naughty for sure. You know, to have them watch.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But
it's very intimate.
There is a product that just came out where it's like a sponge, and you can put it up you to absorb all that. I had no use for this. Anyway, Maurice says it oozes out. So I guess that's a turn on for people. Raise your hand if that's a turn on.
I mean, there's a whole porn category on cream pies. So
Yeah. I thought it was just
different.
as far as an ass, but who knows? And then someone asked me if I've ever had a steamboat something or other. A Cleveland steamer, a Cleveland something. Anyway,
Did they explain to you what that was?
It was not something I was interested in.
Okay.
I can't remember what it was. It was on my TikTok page, but here, I don't do it, but I think it's a porn fish fetish. Okay, I should look it up at some point and figure out what it is.
So I wrote a whole article in the Sexual Health magazine on diversity in terms of desire, and we can call things fetishes, we can call them perversions. I tend to just call them preferences, because
me too.
Because otherwise those other words are so judgy, right? It's like when we say perversion, we're trying to pathologize.
A lot of people call it kink.
Or kink. And in the kink community, kink is a really cool word. It's like, it's just a little, it's not vanilla, it's not the default, it's not typically mainstream. But I don't think most people really know what is mainstream. Because when you start to talk to people about their true sexual life and their sexual experiences, there's so much diversity, right?
Right. I just think people are now becoming open to talking about it.
Right. And I think most people didn't talk about it before because they were going to be slammed.
Okay, so St. Charles says, cum shots don't do anything for me. It's wasteful. And that's another thing people are asking me about, should they go on this, don't ejaculate?
No fat.
It's more than that. And it's to preserve your life force.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's not natural, and I think everybody should have orgasms.
That's a Taoist
way of thinking.
It's a Taoist practice to hold your semen and to not ejaculate. The problem is we know physiologically and physically that's really tough on your prostate.
And yeah.
So it's not really good for people to not ejaculate because they're just going to start having nocturnal emissions. So it's like, why not enjoy your orgasms?
I know. I had a literal. I talked about this on the podcast. Bryson told me not to look it up. I won't look it up. I talked about this on our podcast that I bought this little mints that had CBD in it and THC, little weed mints, very low dose, microdose, so that I could sleep. I didn't sleep. I went to sleep and then I woke up and I took another one. I think I got fucked up or something because I literally think I had a wet dream.
How many did you need to take for that?
I just took 2 of them. I didn't. And isn't that the funniest thing?
Yeah. So Danelle, we're kind of free flowing tonight.
Yeah, there is no topic, as you can tell. We're talking Cleveland steamer.
We jumped right into sexual proclivities.
All right. Facts. Prince of Darkness says, cool. Correct. The longer the person holds, the bigger the load. Women enjoy more. Fact. I don't know where's the fact in that, Prince, that women enjoy if you have a bigger load? I never heard that before.
No, women absolutely do not. That's a false. That's a male.
That's
ego.
another porn thing. Okay. And the reason I say that is
male ego nonsense.
Yeah, some women may like it because it turns them on, like a little kink thing. But I would say that not all women are going to like that because it's messy. And no one wants to sleep in that wet spot. So
yeah.
I don't know. It might be the women you've met have liked it, but I wouldn't say it's all women.
Right.
You're wasting protein and vitamins. Drink up.
I don't think there's a lot of vitamins in ejaculate.
And that's another thing. For a while, my boyfriend thought that if he ejaculated on my knee, it would help my knee.
Oh, see, they think they're magic.
It's magic. It's called the magic cum. You don't need to go to an orthopedic doctor. You don't need a surgeon. You just need a nice coming on your knee.
Just let me come on you.
All right, Prince is saying thank you. Yes, messy but good. All right, Schumann's. Hey, how you doing? Hey to all the people. Hey, how are we doing here?
No, Bryson. Karen doesn't really want to know. You'll damage her.
I actually already knew what it was because we did a podcast episode about it, but I already forgot it because that's my brain. It goes in one ear and out the other. The information overload right now is out of control. So it's just in, out.
So for those of you who've checked in with us, don't forget that there's badges now available on our podcast.
Right.
And it's like a tip. And you can just click on the badges. I think it's 99 cents each, something like that. And it just is fun. It reminds us that you're appreciating what we're doing and that we're taking time each week out of our crazy busy lives to spend with you.
Right.
And it's just a nice thing to do because we don't have sponsors that pay for us to do this.
We do not. So any
you are our sponsors.
Any little badges we need no stinking badges. Are appreciated. Any donations are appreciated. And we love you, and we appreciate you being here. And hello to you guys,
Definitely.
David and Suman and Ramiz Ray. Hello. Thank goodness I don't have to say it. Okay, don't say it, Bryson. I'm gonna look it up. Who knows what a Cleveland Steamer is? I don't want to look it up right now because I'll screw up the whole setup I've got going on here.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So
news. What's new?
36 days, 36 days to, I think, 36, 37 days till Jamaica.
Till Jamaica. Nice.
Yeah. And
I want to go to Jamaica.
So for my exotic lifestyle retreat, what I do is it really is a community that we create in this week with our guests. And so I've been
Thank you, Brady.
Thank you, Brady.
He bought 3 badges.
The trip. I created a private WhatsApp chat group.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Everybody, so, it is more fun it's almost more fun than the pre-trip than the trip because you get so pumped up.
Not really, but yeah, it's super fun. And so we've all been in there for a few days, and I've had to do some educating. So that's been.
Oh, thank you, Suman, for saying that I looked pretty.
You do look very pretty.
Well, just thank you so much. I can't. Oh, I had my hair done yesterday. That's what it was. It actually looks like well done. It doesn't happen. And tomorrow, thank you, David. Tomorrow, I'm getting a manicure and a pedicure.
Nice. Are you going with our friend?
Our friends. I'm going with my friends. Who I've been going with manicure and pedicures all the time. Nina Hartley and her girlfriend. And we are.
I'm sorry, I'm missing it.
Yeah, you can join us. We're going to be there at 5:00.
I will be watching a little runner.
Oh, you'll be running. You'll be chasing.
He is 10 months old now and walking.
Dippity doo.
No more crawling.
That's pretty wild that he's doing that at 10 months old.
Yeah.
So anyway, what else is going on in your life? What do you guys want to know about older women or just people in general? I mean, we're not, we have some amazing life experiences that we'd love to share with you. So if there's any questions that you have and you're like, I want to talk to 2 people who've gone through, I have a master's degree in social work and Dr. Nancy's got her doctorate in sexology. We can help you with whatever questions that you have. Of course, there are personal opinions too, so don't forget that.
We've got a few of those.
We'll throw
Karen,
in.
Do you think that more mature women are more or less tolerant?
To what?
And just in general.
Do I feel like the older women are more tolerant of in terms of
just in their personality, they're more tolerant of humanness and life and things, or do we get less tolerant? What do you think? What would you say you are?
I'm pretty tolerant, to be honest with you, because I get a lot of shit going on in my TikTok, and I'm like, oh well, this is going to be fun. What do you think? You're getting less tolerant?
I think I'm more tolerant of humanness. I'm less tolerant of
disrespect,
cruelty, and disrespect, and intentional harm.
Yeah, I think we're both on that. Yeah. Oh, Suman's watching this early in the morning right now. Where are you from, Suman? Yeah, why would you ask the question, though? I'm curious.
I just was just thinking about why men are looking for more mature women.
Someone just asked me.
Janelle says I'm less tolerant of the bullshit. Well,
yeah, I think guys are less tolerant of bullshit too. Okay, the Cleveland steamer is a sexual act involving defecating on someone's chest, then sitting in it and rolling back and forth like a steamroller. That is information I needed to know. Thank you for that definition, St. Charles. Yeah, I don't know that many women that like that, but I'm sure there's somebody out there that likes that. That is a kink. Yeah.
You just got to go find a chat room for steamrollers.
Steamrollers, the Cleveland steamer. It's not
steamrollers.
I thought it was a Stanley steamer, like in the car. You're going to need a Stanley steamer when you're done with the Cleveland steamer.
Really?
I just cracked myself up. What?
I just caught it.
Someone asked me yesterday, they said, why do you think, or do I think, that a first experience with a younger guy in late teens, early 20s with an older woman influences that preference for older women after that? And I do believe that there's some merit to that.
I think a lot of our first experiences with anything lock in, especially if it's a positive first experience. For example, hedonism for a while for 10 years had two different resorts. They had Hedo 2 and Hedo 3.
Oh, really?
Because Hedo 1 is a state of mind. So they had these two different resorts in different parts of Jamaica. And I met people that had gone to both, but the preference for people was universally the first one they went to.
Oh, that's wild. So whatever you had the first great experience is the one you... I kind of feel like they were about pizza in Chicago. There's unos and dues. I love you too, Nika Harari. I have a girlfriend. She is maturer than me, and I'm always supporting her. That's good. And what are we all doing? We're just chatting about life. And Suman is from India. How's it going in India? I heard that's like hotspot of COVID. Tough. Yeah, it's been tough. Is it getting any better for you guys out there? I hope so. How's everybody else feeling? Everybody doing well? Dr. Nan is less tolerant of bullshit is true.
So Bryson wants to know, how do I stay out of my own head while on a date?
Meditate. Learn to meditate, Bryson. You can then focus on other things besides, going through the monkey brain in your head. You'll get more in control of your brain. That's what I suggest. What do you suggest?
I mean, I guess I would say if you're in your own head and you're so focused on your own thoughts, you're not present. So focus on what that person's saying, what their body language is saying. Focus on your breathing. Focus on the ambiance or the surroundings. Focus on what's happening in the current moment. And that's part of meditation. That's called kind of wakeful meditation.
Yes.
Where you create like a little inventory. Oh, look how beautiful the sky is. What's the temperature on my skin? Kind of feel and, what does this person's voice sound like? Does it, what am I hearing? What are they saying? What body language am I picking up on? Those kinds of things keep you out of your psyche, that little voice in the back that's going to say, you're not really good enough. You shouldn't really be here.
Right. I agree with you 100%. Also, if you're involved with anything like sports or comedy or like improv, and you learn to just be present in the moment for that particular thing, that's going to help you in life. Focus on the situation at hand instead of like looking around and trying to focus on everything but the person you're talking to. Most important thing is if you're, and the same thing involving sex, if you're 100% focused on the other person, you'll get out of your head and you won't worry so much about your performance, and you'll be much less worried about like what else is going on in terms of feeling insecure and stuff. I don't know what's going on, Bryson, but are you feeling like insecure when you're out with people and you're starting to focus on your nervousness? We need to know. We have to find out more information. What if I'm just trying to get, Alex says, what if I'm just trying to get laid? All the more reason focus 100% on making her feel special and listening really well.
If you're just trying to get laid, go masturbate.
Yeah, Alex, get yourself a good fleshlight. I can suggest some. If you're just trying
to get laid, you're not interested in what that person's saying. You're going to use them to masturbate you.
Yeah. Well, Alex, let me ask you something. What is it about getting laid that's better than masturbation? Because I used to have it the other way around with some of the guys I was with. They're like, you know what? I'm too lazy to, I'm going out of town the next day. I'm too lazy to go and, be with you. I'd rather just masturbate and go to sleep. And really that actually happened with me. But he ended up coming over anyway, and we had a great time. And then he was like, what was I thinking?
Right.
I love you too, Adrian. Ari is in the house. Ditto's on that mega yuck. I am not into scat whatsoever. Ari. All of a sudden, Ari came up with that one. How have you been, Ari? It's cheaper, but it's not the same. I've done both. What's cheaper? Masturbating is cheaper, but it's not the same. I've done both. Alex, how old are you? Let's just get down to it. Is the brain formed?
What do I mean by that? Mean about masturbating with somebody else's body, or not sure what the question was about.
He's saying I look for older women because of their ability to not take everything serious all the time. Some do, some don't. You're 35, Alex.
I don't think that's not a universal quality.
Alex, so what is it that you only want sex? Why do you not want a relationship? Is there something going on, or are you just not up for having a relationship because of other things in your life right now? My friends always feel annoyed to hear about my relationship, but I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. Suman, why? What do you mean they're annoyed to hear about your relationship? Why? I'm getting half the stories over here. I don't get the other half. I wish I could get more people to, remember we had this one Zoom chat where everybody was able to talk to us, and it was much easier. Bryson, you on there?
We need to try Zoom again, I think.
Brady's telling Bryson to get the Calm app. Get the Calm app. I can get you a discount on Calm if you mention code MOM. I think it's MOM. I'm going to have to bring my code here so they can get a discount. I think they get a free month or something like that.
Oh, Brady said the guy was just interested in getting laid. So when somebody says, I just want to get laid, they're not thinking about what they're going to give to the other person or what the other person may want. They're just thinking in a very selfish, I want to get somebody to ride my penis and make me ejaculate. And that's masturbating with using another human being's body to do so.
Right.
To me, that's a part of an objectification. If you want to have a sexual experience and a sexual exchange, if you look at the word sex, it's really a sensual energy exchange.
Yeah, so you're exchanging energy. Yeah, you're giving up your energy.
In an exchange, then you want to be particular about the other human being that you exchange energy with.
Especially.
You're going to give them yours, and you're going to get theirs.
Right, and you can be getting some negative juju there going on. I made a mistake, by the way. Calm, if you want to get 40% off of Calm, that's a good deal.
Ooh.
Calm.com/sex talk. CALM.com/sex talk. You get 40% off. Not bad, you guys. Go for it. Get Calm.
40%.
40% off if you mention sex talk. That's a good deal because I literally listened to Calm at 6:30 this morning because I was nervous about getting this procedure done. So I put on my Calm app, 10 minutes, works like a charm.
Awesome.
Alex.
I learned a mantra. So I use a mantra.
You use a mantra. Whatever it takes to make you calm, the better.
Yeah.
Suman is talking about his girlfriend has always asked me, why do you love me so much? And I always answer, her age is just a number, honey. Because my girlfriend is elder than me. That's why my friends feel annoyed. Okay. First of all, if your friends are annoyed because you have someone older than you, they're not great friends. You know, why wouldn't they just be supportive of you with whoever you choose? Older, younger, fat, thin, black, white, whatever. Why do you have to adhere to certain standards? That's first thing. Second of all, why would your love have something to do with how old she is? Why would you have less love for her if she was your age, or more love for her if she was your age? I don't know. I'm with a guy for 13 years that's younger than me. I don't even remember that we're different ages. Sometimes he's more.
I think that, yeah. I mean, I've had relationships with people all variations of ages away from me, and it's all about the humans and the connection and the mutual respect, and I think there's a lot about chemistry and commonality and interest in each other.
Right.
You know?
I mean,
who cares what the
age is a number? It's a complete number. I mean, there's certain things that you can't get away with. I mean, if you want a relationship with someone who's significantly younger and she wants to have a kid and you don't, then it's a problem. But if there are no, other than that, there's not that many deal breakers out there that have to do with age. You can't really have half a kid. Alex, the one who likes to just have the booty call, says a girl gets their kicks off as well. Not so he's saying the girls enjoy their time with him as well. We both win. I make sure we both get what we seek. I've had a booty call for about 8 years now. We are both married and we both still meet up from the time to time for sex. That's all it is. We both get what we want out of this relationship. So Alex, I'm like, okay, now you're married, but your question was about getting laid. What if I'm just trying to get laid? I don't know what's going on over there.
Right. There's a lot of conflicting stuff.
Yeah. If you're married, does she know that does she know about trying to get laid booty call for 9 years or 8 years or whatever it is?
Have you tried to get laid with your wife?
Yeah. Are you having sex with your wife? I mean, I'm not judging. I'm just asking. Okay. Where were we? Oh, Bryson doesn't want to pass his nervous energy on to a woman I eventually end up with. Don't worry so much, Bryson. Please. Yeah. Don't worry. You're
not going to pass your nervous energy off.
No.
Nervous energy isn't contagious.
Right. Thanks, Brady just brought another bitch. Thank you, Brady.
Thank you.
It's very sweet of you guys.
Sweet.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about passing nervous energy, okay? First of all, you're such a nice guy. The only thing you're going to pass is sweetness.
Yeah.
Back to Suman. And another thing, I'm really very happy with her, and I think that's why they feel jealous. That's what it is, Suman. They see you happy. You're with this hot, older, sexy woman, and they just don't want to hear about it because they're jealous. That's more of what's going on than they judge you and they don't want to hear about it because they want to put you to some standards that you have to be a certain age. Okay. Well,
You're having what they want.
yeah. But so if you know that, don't give them what they want. Don't talk about it with them. Women's right was a mistake. How could you have that kind of what kind of name is that? How do you have women's rights was a mistake? Says it's all about looks, money, status, plus height to a woman. If you're ugly, short, bald, fat, or unattractive, it's over.
I have a feeling this guy's short, ugly, bald, and fat, and poor.
Look up looksism and hypergamy. I'm sorry you're going through this phase of being with women that are judging you. I'm wondering if you're judging women too. When your name is women's rights was a mistake, I'm thinking there's some anger and hostility going on there that you need to look into with a therapist or somebody and try to figure out why you have that hatred and anger.
Here's the thing I gotta say about that. Women's rights.
Yeah, women's rights was a mistake.
Those are human rights.
Right. You know, the right to vote. That was a mistake.
That have been denied people of color.
Right.
That have been denied
people with because of religion or because they can't.
Bullshit on the women's rights. Denying women's rights, that's a mistake.
Right. Alex is back here. Yes, I do have sex with my wife as well. Not sure if I still have crazy.
Megan, I got on my soapbox.
I know. Hey, Megan, how are you doing? All right. I still have a crazy sex drive. You're not sure if you have a crazy sex drive. Alex is back on. This is the one who's married that he is having sex with his wife. I find older women don't mind about a man's status. They just want to have fun. So that back to what Nancy was asking me was about tolerance. If as an older woman, I'm more tolerant about a man's status or whatever. And I do believe that at a certain age, you stop striving to have like a guy that fits all the categories of what your parents said that they should fix, fit. Yeah. So Ari's going to get on this guy saying, so I shouldn't have any rights. You go for it, Ari. You deal with him over here. I'm going to go back to Instagram.
What the fuck? Yeah. It's like women having human rights doesn't take shit away from anybody.
Don't worry, Ari's got me covered over here on YouTube.
Oh, good.
She's gonna.
Okay, you go, Ari.
She's gonna deal with the women's rights. That was a mistake. Will you change your name? Women's rights was a mistake to something that's not as hostile. Something like
it is hostile.
Yeah, come up with something else.
Technically, you've been free since 1965, but then wasn't there Jim Crow right after that? And then we have incarcerations, and then we have voter suppression. So are we really free?
Anywho, so back to our day. It's already getting late. I didn't realize we had like 15 minutes left. If you guys have questions that you would love answered, now is the time to just lay them on us because there's not that many people on right now, which is surprising. There's only like
where did all the people go?
Yeah, where did you all go? It might have had something to do with me like turning the live on and off like 3 times.
And I think we do better when we promote during the week.
That helps too. Some of us dropped the ball, namely me. So anyway, question: if you, this is a question on our podcast. If you had a penis, and it could be super super long but thin, or super super wide but short, what would you take? Oh, nice to see you, Isabella. Nice to see you. We don't know what to say. Yeah, our sneaky freaks are on here today. I'm glad to see you guys are here.
So Isabella, I love that. Says long.
You'll take long. I'll take short. We'll both be happy. You have the right to get you have a right to get on your knees and drink me. Who are you talking about?
Who is that?
That's St. Charles, but I don't think that it was directed towards us. It was directed towards something else. Patriarchy build the West. Patriarchy build the West. I just heard recently something different about that. Yeah. if women, the most successful societies have been women dominant.
Absolutely. Yep. They have.
Yep. Any other questions that you have for us? You can put them in a little question box down below here too. And if you have questions here on YouTube, lay it on us. Lay it on us, baby. And I'll just introduce myself again to those of you on Instagram and YouTube. I'm KarenLee Potter. Been doing this since 2012. I have a podcast called Sex Talk with My Mom. I would love it if you guys would check it out. Some of the people we call our listeners the sneaky freaks, and some of the sneaky freaks, Isabel and Megan, are on here right now, and they could tell you about the podcast. It's a lot of fun. And I also have a couple books here that I wrote called Fuck Games, Date Cougars and Cougars Guide to Getting Your Ass Back Out There. And they're both on Amazon. So, and then Nancy's...
Are those your feet in that picture?
My feet are in a picture?
Are those your feet and legs and shoes in that picture?
No, that is not. Are you kidding me? I can't walk in high heels. And I'm with my friend Nancy. Nancy's going to tell you where you can find her in case you were wondering. Oh, Mazel Tov, Isabella.
So I am Dr. Nancy Sutton-Pierce, and I'm a clinical sexologist, among many other things. You can find my website, drnsp.com. I create exotic lifestyle events for singles and couples internationally. I've got one coming up for singles in June. We have about 10 couples joining us as well, but it's primarily singles. And it's all about women's empowerment and consent and respect, eroticism, sensual pleasure.
So get your freak on. Go down to
it's about
hedonism.
your own freak
Go
flag without judgment.
flag your kinky ass flag and walk around naked and do whatever you want over there. You're free to try stuff and not have to be judged and not have to worry about what people think. And if you got an extra stretch mark, nobody gives a fuck.
Nobody. Yeah.
Maybe Nancy.
Nobody.
Nancy's kind of judgmental, but other than that, nobody cares if you have a stretch mark.
No, don't even notice.
Isabella, I hope you have a wonderful wedding. When is it? We'd like to hear about that. Supporting women I'm supporting from afar. Women power. Go, 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 go. So somebody has a question for you. Doctor, I want to ask you, what is it?
Why do people ask? Why do people preface that? I think that's one of my irritant pet peeves is when people say, I want to ask you a question. Just ask the damn question.
Yeah, I know. He said, Doctor, please. Unfortunately,
I can't read your mind.
Alex has a question for you, ladies. Do you girls mind of a guy's status or not? Is he single or married? Okay, there's a few things wrong with the question the way you posed it. First of all, neither of us are girls. We are women.
Right.
I'm too old to be called girls. Okay, but do we care if he's single or married in terms of what? Like, what do I care? I don't give a flying fuck if you're single or married. What does that have to do with me? But are you saying, would I want to have sex with you if you're single or married? I mean, what's going on? St. Charles says to you, hi, Dr. Nancy.
Hi.
Oh, September 11 is the date. Wow, that's a crazy date to get married.
That's my first grandchild's birthday.
Yeah, and it's at my nephew's birthday. How do I get on Discord? I'll go to the Discord app and type in Sex Talk with My Mom. I think that's how you do it. Dr. Pierce, you mentioned that you got married at 17, and why, and do you recommend it?
Yes, I did. Why? Because I thought I was madly in love, and my fiance was in the Navy, and I couldn't go with him unless we were married.
Oh.
And absolutely no, I wouldn't recommend it.
Now, 17 is far from 25 when your brain is fully formed. So she gets a break on the fact that she was 17.
So whoever Junyanami is, I've said ask the goddamn question 3 times. You keep saying this. You're annoying me now. So no, you can't ask a question.
Megan, I was hoping you were going to help Isabella out with that. And don't worry, Isabella, I think it's a good sign that you're doing it. You're healing. You're doing great things on September 11th. So I think it's going to be a wonderful, I have a good feeling about it.
I think it's great to have
a positive thing.
Celebratory thing
right.
for that day.
That's exactly my thought.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing. Français? No. Je parle petit français. Je parle français malo. That's me. I don't even know how I possibly was an honors French. Right now I'm talking with her on the phone and watching you live, and I talked to her about you. Oh, that's very nice. Tell her I say hello. Can a depressed partner lose attraction for her partner due to her depression? Yes, Mateus. Yes, 100%. Don't if your person is going through a bout of depression, you have to take everything she says seriously. Please keep it in mind with a filter that she's going to be depressed about a lot of things, and it may not have anything to do with her loss of attraction to you as much as she's just not attracted to anything right now.
I mean, you have to think about the word depression.
Right.
It depresses
everything.
Yeah, everything. So that's including sex energy. So most people who are depressed are not feeling sexual
right.
or desiring of anything. So get her help. Yeah.
Okay, so we're back to the wedding date of Isabella. She said when I sent out this save the dates, the only stamps available were the American flag stamps. That felt a little much. Yeah, you're doing
it. Patriarch.
Yeah, you didn't realize that you were. Our older women's sex drives.
Patriot and patriarchal sound a lot alike.
Okay. Alex, the married guy, says our older women's sex drives as high as younger men. There are some studies that have said that women don't hit their sexual peak until their 40s. So I would say that it could be that they're definitely high.
I think women after 40 become much more sexually confident, and especially if you're on good birth control. I mean, even after menopause, when you're no longer concerned about birth control, that's when you can really get free.
That's true. Not having to worry about
free.
Condoms. Yeah.
Yeah.
And not have to worry about getting pregnant.
Right. The worry of getting pregnant is a big damper.
It could be, unless you're trying to get pregnant, in which case it's not.
And then the worry about getting not pregnant is a damper.
Yeah. Je suis content. Wow. You're content. I figured that one out. Anyway, well, we're about to hang up soon. So if there's any other things that you want, throw it in there.
You have a puppy. How's the baby?
I had to put him in the other room because he was biting me too much.
Oh.
But he is adorable. What is your Adam wants to know, I enjoy your content. What is your opinion on gold diggers? You know what? I have never been a gold digger. That's the one thing I can tell you. I have not been attracted to that, because what happens with the men that you get when you're gold digging is they have a lot of control over you because of the money. And I don't like a guy that feels they can use their power over me for any reason. I don't know how you feel about that.
Yeah, I mean, for me, a gold digger is the same as a young guy looking for a sugar mama.
Yeah.
So, first of all, if you're looking for someone to pay you to be with them, you better be willing to give what they're paying for. And for me, that would never fly.
Right. No flying.
So,
no.
Megan, congratulations, 10 years, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's it. You might be surprised. My husband and I were so surprised after being together for 7 years and getting married, how much better our relationship got. We were both shocked. We did not anticipate that.
What else was I going to ask you? Well, I guess I could go get the puppy for the last 5 minutes. I'll go.
We have another question. Would you say that men become more sexually intelligent in their 40s and beyond? Absolutely.
Passively.
I think men become a lot less selfish.
Oh.
And become much more interested in pleasure and sensation and providing and being curious, and it's much more collaborative, for sure. All right. Puppy bites, puppy breath is so cute. I just love it. So, all right. So Karen went to get the baby. So this person has asked me now 5 times if they can ask me something. I've said yes 3 times. And the answer now is no, you may not, because you just won't ask the goddamn question. So if you can't ask the question, you're not mature enough to get an answer.
I agree. This is Buddy. Everyone meet Buddy. Baby. He's an Ewok. He's not really he's not a dog. He's an Ewok.
Oh my God, he's so cute.
He is a good boy, and he's cute, and he gives me lots of kisses. Give me kisses.
Aww.
Give me kisses.
He's getting big already.
No, he's just looking big. He's really, he's not, I don't even think he's 3 pounds yet.
Oh my God.
He's very little.
Are you doing the paper training thing?
Yes, we're paper training him. He's very good. Phil says, wave, Ewok Buddy. Yes, he is an Ewok. Thank you for the compliments on my shirt. So anyway, we've had a wonderful time with you guys. We're going to get cut off any minute because it's 5:56. Please join us every Thursday. We try to do this consistently, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So wherever you are in the world, just try to meet up with us. And if you join us on our social media, you'll get notified too. At Instagram, KarenLee Potter and Dr. Nancy at Sutton Pierce. What?
Do I ever get fucked by any of my patients?
Wow. Did you say all of them? It's part of the deal. You win it today. Usually I win the most obnoxious comments. Today you're getting them.
Wow. The answer is no. And go away. Please just go away.
Go hide under your little
go back to your rock.
Yeah, go hide. Good night, David. Sweet dreams to you. And Phil, YouTube limits you to an hour. No, I limit myself to an hour because I'm getting a bath right now for my
and what's the next topic? Well, we're getting ready to go because they're going to shut us off in about 3 minutes.
Yeah, they shut us off over on Instagram.
Yeah, and Megan says that would be a HIPAA violation. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't talk about the fucking I do with my clients.
Yeah, but if she did, she would love to talk about them and share them with you.
Oh, my God. Because that's not what a sex doctor does.
What are you talking about? Damn, I was just enrolling so I could do that. Love kisses from your cute little puppy. He is giving me a lot of kisses. Definitely kissing going on here.
So who is this? JN. I'm going to write it down so we can block him. JN.
Nothing I like better than when someone gets Dr. Nancy going. I make a decent living, $75,000, but never mention my occupation. I wear the watches, but dress modestly. Have a paid off modest vehicle. I feel like it's the watches that get attention, LOL. Well, take the watches off then. You don't need to walk around with fancy watches then. If you want someone who wants you for you, just don't dress the part.
Now, whoever this idiot is, he's getting blocks.
She's getting so aggravated.
See, this is what I don't tolerate. I just don't tolerate.
So you're getting intolerant.
Asshole, it's got to be a guy, right?
Well, most likely he's got some questions for you.
Huh?
He has some questions for you.
I told you what an amazing idea. Brady, you're gonna get spanked.
That's what he's looking for. He's waiting. He's waiting for the spanking.
That's a sex surrogate. Exactly. And I'm not a sex surrogate. Hey, I'm all more power to them. Honest to God, people who are do sex surrogacy.
Yeah, there are. It's yeah.
People on the planet. I'm not that loving, as you can tell, because I'm just gonna get rid of this guy.
Yeah. Sexer. Today, I mean, we should, okay, each week we're going to vote who got the most shit on and hit on. And I'm going with Nancy got the shit on today. Well, night, Paul. Night, Richard.
Are older women more tolerant?
Yeah. Well, that was today's theme. Are older women more tolerant? The answer is no.
Always blame men. Well, yeah, it's a guy.
I'm getting such licks going on over here. I got a whole bat.
I'm jealous.
Well,
I want some puppy licks.
yes, the little puppy licks. Anyway, we love you guys. Thanks for joining. We hope to see you again. And yeah,
We'll
just
be back
make
next
sure
week.
follow us on all social media, especially me on TikTok, because I'm having some fun over there.
Let's see who we can get a rile out of next week.
See who's gonna get shit on or hit on next week, me or Nance.
I'm getting lots of appointments scheduled.
Yes, all these appointments.
Oh dear Lord.
Cheers to
All
you,
right.
Dickie. All right. I love you guys.
Tell all of your YouTube people thank you, and thanks for listening.
Wait. Your guy wants to visit you in your office. Doctor, please. You're welcome, Megan.
I'm your patient. Oh, no, you're not. No, you're fired.
You've been canceled.
I'm canceling your appointment.
You've been canceled.
Oh my God. Seriously. You find it really funny, huh? Gotta love you, Karen. Did you set this guy up or what?
No, but Phil is saying dollars up front and how many times can I reschedule you? What the hell? Oh, man.
Oh, dear God. Okay, on that note.
On that note, we're going to say goodbye. Love you guys. Next time.
Next time. Love you.
Love you too. Love you guys. Ewok says goodbye too.